Welcome to Showtime's Cooking, everybody. Today we have our famous grandma in the kitchen making homemade biscuits from scratch. As you can see, we have the deli bread, self-rising flour over there. We have the shortening right there, and she's getting it mixed all up in that bowl right there.
Milk.
And milk. She also put milk in there. I know some of you may be laughing at me the way that I say milk. I'm from down south. So you know us down south folks, we say things a little different there. As you can see, she got it all mixed up in that bowl there. Looking mighty good. Looking good there. Looking good there. As you can see, we have the shortening right there that she has put in there already. And the deli bread, self-rising flour.
Close this crap for me.
Okay. And as you can take and see that she's pouring milk inside of there. And she's going to mix all that together. And once she has it mixed all together, you're going to be able to see the final product. Look at that. The hands of grandma just stirring it all together. That's what makes that extra love in those biscuits there. So y'all hang right there with Showtime. We're going to come back as she's beginning to roll them up and put them on the pan. All right, as you can see there, that she's kneading that dough up and a nice old ball there and that flour there. Get it all nice and smoothed all out so they can make those pretty biscuits. That's how they used to make them back in the day. That's how they used to make them way back before my time. As they used to have biscuits. Biscuits always completes a meal. Whether it's biscuits and gravy, apples and biscuits, cheese, biscuits, you name it. A biscuit can complete any kind of meal you have, especially when it's homemade. To slap you some jam or jelly between that bad boy, or you got yourself some good eating there. As you can see, how she takes and pinch a little bit of that off that dough there, take and roll it up into a palm of her hand, and take and press it out. And as you can see, that pretty round biscuit there sitting on the pan. So what she's going to do, she's going to take and get all those rolled all up. And we're going to show you the finished product right before we put them in the oven. So stay tuned with Showtime's Cooking with Grandma making the homemade biscuits. As we are back with Showtime, as you can see now, that she has the pan that she has already put that shortening at the bottom of that pan there. And she already has the flour there on the counter where she's getting ready to roll those pretty biscuits all out. So stay tuned with Showtime's Cooking as I'm going to sit it here. And as you watch her roll those pretty biscuits on out and bake those biscuits to perfection. As you see how those pretty biscuits has rose up, she's putting that butter on them now so you can brown up real nice and pretty. And I have one over there that I'm gonna show you real quick that I'm eating on. As you can see, I have one right there that's nice and pretty. Take a look at that. Now this one right here was cooked in the air fryer. If you believe it or not, you look at how that air fryer cooked that biscuit just like it came out the oven. It cooked it nice and pretty. So those of you that don't think that you can cook biscuits in the air fryer, yes you can. I cooked that biscuit in the air fryer on 320 for 10 minutes and it was done. 10 minutes. So as you can see, she's putting those biscuits back in the oven so they can get nice and pretty brown. As you can see, the other pan over there just cooking nice too. So stay tuned with Showtimes as we're cooking it up with Grandma.
All right.
right, so right now we have the lovely Grandma in the kitchen. Grandma melted a stick of butter in the microwave, and she's using a paper towel to spread that butter. Now, Grandma, why do we not use the plastic brush?
Because it won't butter like this.
I won't butter it like this. What kind of brush do you have if you don't have a paper towel and you have one of those wood brushes?
No, the other kind of brush, the real brush.
Like a real brush?
Like a real butter
Like
brush.
a little broom?
Yes.
Okay. Now these are
These
are butter. Fresh out the oven. It's another batch, and we're gonna butter it down. Look how buttery that towel is, that paper towel is. And she's just
You don't
drenching.
have to have the brush for everything.
You don't have to have a brush for everything?
You know, if you don't have a brush, you just don't have one.
That's it. You just gotta make it work, right? Make sure you rubbing them down. Like when you put lotion on after the bath. Just rubbing yourself down. Make sure you're nice and moisturized.
And leave that there till these get brown, and then
Okay, so we're gonna put them in there till they get brown. We'll be back with more. All right, we are back with Showtime's Cooking with Grandma Lassie. So now this is the finishing product. We're having a light dish on this evening. This is Mrs. Showtime's plate. We have a delicious summer collards, and we have a pigtail. And we have these lovely biscuits that you watched us make, along with a potato. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick taste test, and then we're gonna go. All right, ready? Look at a little piece of that pigtail. Look how tender that pigtail is. Come right off the bone, honey. All right. Let's go for a taste.
Okay, I ain't gonna tell you about it then. I ain't gonna tell you about it.
Phenomenal.
When he come back home,
What does Showtime say? Phenomenal. Now you're probably saying, why she got all that little bit of food on that big plate? Because I do. Presentation. Let me get some of this color right here. With that white potato.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Look at it falling right off the bottom. Look. Can't even break it. Can't even
Oh,
get a
yes,
piece
sir.
of it.
I don't have, I don't that because it's so big. I already topped the truck. I top trucks out at tops out at 110. He know how to test that out already.
Oh my goodness. Y'all.
And that's a whole.
And with this
And
wonderful
big
biscuit. Oh my goodness.
I see why it tops out at 110. It takes a whole lot to stop this big bad boy when she up there.
Look at that.
Gracious. Yes. Yeah, Z71 4x4.
All right, guys.
Yep.
I'm gone.
Yep. Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to make Showtime's plate.
Figure out a way to turn that bad around, I go
We're going to enjoy the rest of the evening with our grandma. You guys, stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe.
But the thing about it is,
there's more to come.
I have to start stopping 10 miles before I get to my destination. Cause it's very different when you stop in a car and then when you stop in a half-ton truck.